Juwan, just to, I guess, defensively, just what would you pinpoint as kind of where things went wrong tonight?
They got two dynamic bigs. I could definitely say that. Queen and Reese. Reese being in the league for a while. He know the angles of the game. He know the angles of the Big Ten. And if you Queen to have a vet like that, to actually help him on the court, it's kind of dynamic duo for sure. So that was kind of the physicality, the toughness, the offensive rebound. Once those two get going, then the guards start getting going. Rice, Miguel, start hitting tough shots to the point where we couldn't shut them off for sure. But we emphasized physicality. We knew that. We knew we was down a big for sure without BK playing for sure. So we knew we gave up a lot of size. Me out there guarding the four. I'm guarding Queen. 7 foot with a 6'10", 6'11" wingspan. But it's in the day. We just didn't have no edge. I just felt that the first half we didn't have no edge. The second half coming out we didn't have no edge either. But we just can't do that. Especially with the hottest team in the Big Ten right now for sure. But at the end of the day, we know what we're capable of. You saw the fight that we gave for sure, that to cut the lead to 3 or 2 for sure. But in the day, we shouldn't be in that predicament at all. If we willing to keep this run going for sure, we gotta come out with every intensity of we got to throw the first punch. Every game, no matter how the game goes at the end, no matter how the game goes in the middle of it. Once we know who threw the first punch of the game, how the game finna go. And they threw the first punch for sure. It was kind of hard to shut them off, especially when, their guys got going for sure.
You said you're shorthanded. I know Bryce and Connor were kind of feeling sick today. I guess how much did that put you defensively, specifically, at a disadvantage without Berke, without Bryce being 100%, and how did you guys have to make up for that with just the limitations that put on you?
It's kind of tough, especially at this point in the season for sure. You'll never think, the day of the game, you'll never think nobody getting sick and stuff like that. But, that stuff happened. Life happened. But in the day, I told Bryce and Connor, I was like, I got y'all back. I don't care if I got to play, 40 minutes, which I did for sure today. But in the day, I knew them guys wasn't 100%. I know I was for sure. So if they needed my voice, if they needed me to help them out for sure, I was definitely going to do that. And I told Bryce, I got you back to 100%. I got the whole guys back for 100%. I know y'all guys not 100% with us right now. Y'all guys dealing with some sickness, illness, stuff like that. But in the day, like I said before, we just had no urgency. Of course, we had 2 guys, not 100% and 1 guy down. But in the day, that still don't, define what we did today for sure. We didn't come out with no intensity, no toughness, nothing like that for sure. When we did, it was too late for sure. We dug ourselves in the hole and trying to come out that hole for sure. We can't keep doing that for sure, especially at this end of the season, at this part of the season for sure.
Which is just their shot making. I know there was possessions where you would play good defense and they would just come up with a crazy shot. Did that kind of maybe deflate you guys a little bit defensively when you're playing such good defense and they're still finding ways to score?
Coach Nate always say don't get deflated on tough shots, but when you're trying to make a comeback, especially when you're down 2, they made the last 2-3 shots tough layups, tough floaters, stuff like that. That kind of hurts, stuff like that when you play good defense for 15, 20 seconds of the shot clock for sure. But at the end of the day, like I said, we wouldn't be in that predicament if we threw the first punch for sure. A team gonna shoot, crazy shot. They're gonna make something, they're gonna miss something. Instead, they made some clutch ones at that too. But we gonna look at the film. We got another road trip like how we did going to the West for sure. Another opportunity just to get together with the guys. Bond with the guys, stuff like that, and get an opportunity to get 2 road wins for sure. And they we good. We in a good position right now. We fought back. Just to get back to where we at, to be in a conversation, to be, in that conversation of being in a tournament, making a run in the Big Ten tournament. So, I'm very proud of our guys. I'm very proud of the guys that I'm actually playing with, this whole team, coaching staff. We did a lot, to be in a position we're in. We came back from a 6-game losing streak, and we're winning a 4-winning streak for sure. But, we're going to flush this away. It stings a little bit, but at the same time, we can't dwell on this. We got a whole other game, got a good team to play Sunday, and got to get a W on that one too.
Couple testing moments there, some of the physical play. What's the balance there between feeding off the energy of the crowd but not getting caught up in the moment and throwing cheap shots back?
That's just basketball. At the end of the day, I know the 10 guys that's on that court, it don't mean no type of no harm, no foul, nothing like that. It's just competitive. Queen, being a freshman, he gonna talk his mess for sure. Reese, being a dog he is, he gonna talk his mess too. And he got 3 other guys that's gonna talk behind him too. But that's the game of basketball. That's what makes it fun. You want to go out there and be quiet and the crowd just all into it, stuff like that. You can talk a little snap, stuff like that. But, having a crowd and stuff like that, you got to just let the crowd just be the crowd. You can't feed into, the opponent team, talking trash, pushing you around, stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, That's their field. They want you to buy into that because now they smell blood in the water. Now they go and attack the defense for sure, and that's what they did today.
Juwan, we're not going to talk to you before Northwestern, so I guess what's the sense of urgency going into these 2 back-to-back road games again, especially coming off a loss where you had every chance to win it but came up short?
This business-like approach. This is how we did going to Oregon and Washington for sure. You know, we won a game going on the road. Now we losing the game going on the road. Just how we gonna bounce back. You know, I feel like our bounce back is gonna be way better. I feel like my guys and the coaching staff know our urgency was not there today for sure. So, you know, we gotta come back tomorrow with a mindset. Okay, we can't have that mindset at all when we go calm down. This thing we just gonna turn the lights when the lights come on. That's not gonna happen. It's a Big Ten for sure, especially now around this time in February. So, you know, we're gonna go on the road. Like I said, we're gonna enjoy this time with each other, stuff like that. We're gonna lock in. You know, we're gonna get the opportunity to get these 2 road wins and get back on track for sure.
Does that say anything about this group that you guys are sort of taking ownership of what you did wrong, despite having these excuses built in because of injuries and sickness? But you're saying no, we did not play well enough to win this game.
Like I said at the beginning of the season, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror for sure. We gotta realize like who actually want to go out there and give it 110%. And every guy in that locker room said he want to get 110% for sure. So we got to be honest with each other. We got to be real. We can't sugarcoat. We can't, be around the bush every time something's not going our way or we lose or something like that, trying to find an excuse to, give somebody. But in the day, like, I'm going to give you the real. We're going to give you the real because in the day we know what we need to fix. We know the coaches know what we all need to fix for sure. So I might as well give you the 100% truth now than especially like beating around the bush and giving you an excuse to where it's not going to make no sense.
What was your approach with Queen? You mentioned what do you have to do when a dude's 4 or 5 inches taller than you?
Man, great player. I could definitely give him that for sure. 6'11", 7 foot, skilled, who could do ball handling and shoot around the rim. Got great touch for sure. I knew I gave up a lot of size, for sure. That's it. That's all I could say. Being 6'5" and guarding 7 foot, that's a kind of a big matchup. Difference right there. But I definitely gave him all. I know my guys gave him all too for sure. But like I said, we just came up short. He made some tough shots. He made some clutch free throws. He's a great player. I cannot take nothing from him. Like I definitely see why. He's a high radar NBA prospect dude. So in the day, like his skill set is what makes him who he is, and he's gonna continue to be that player. So I give 100% credit to Queen of being a dynamic player tonight for sure.
Anything else for Juwan?
Thank you.
Coach, have your number yet?